Buddha.
No way, Jose.
Respect. Let's see who all we got in here. Respect Shavonda Williams. This subject should touch everybody right here. This subject should touch everybody right here because I know there's some people out there got loved ones that is locked up in jail and prison. Let me get something straight here. There's a difference between jail and prison. Prison is where you go. You're gonna spend a certain amount of years in there. Jail, you're gonna spend a certain amount of years in there. But jail is county jail, and that's prison. It don't matter what you do. It don't matter what to say about it. Them people are locked up behind bars, can't go nowhere. Having God tell them what to do, when to do, it, and how to do it. But the thing I'm most despise about being locked up is that people being locked up is the treatment they're getting in jail. Respect, serious ass. The treatment they getting, the treatment they are, how they are being treated while they locked up in jail and prison. They, see, we out here in this world free, running around doing what we can do, go as we please. But them people are locked up behind these them steel doors in them small cells, living with roommates in there. Respect, steady granny, respect, and they are getting treated bad. Some of them get treated bad, and there's guards in there think they can do what they want to do to the inmates. That guards having sex with people that are locked up. Women having sex. Women guards having sex with the men that is locked up, get pregnant by them. There are men having sex with the ladies in the women's prison, jails, part of jail, and getting them women that's locked up pregnant. So what? Oh, and then there are some women that goes in there already pregnant. And do you think they are getting the right nutrition, the right care they should be getting? That is the question. I don't think they are. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. We don't heard so many stories about people being locked up, how they've been treated, how they've been. I want to use the word torture, but I'm gonna use the torture. Let's go to the medical part of it. Let's go to the medical part of it. They are not getting the right medical treatment. The guards are not taking. We know some people gonna lie. People gonna lie here that's not locked up. But you cannot. These guards cannot take what these people are saying. They still are human that are locked behind these bars. They cannot take what they say lightly. See, down in here in Fulton County, the jail cells are all fucked up. They're catching all kind of diseases in these jail cells. And us as taxpayers, we are flipping the bill for them jail cells, whether it be prison or jail. We are flipping the bill for housing them prison. See, these prisons and jail are modern day slavery. They are modern day slavery. See, I just got through watching one. This guy, he had something wrong with him, and the guards didn't react fast enough. So both of his hands were amputated because of that. He had a hard time eating. Just think about that if that was your loved one over there. You right there, Grant. They are overpacked here in Fulton County. You already know it. The Cab County too. But think how much. Just think how much. Just think what kind of medical treatment they are getting. Some very little, some to none. Some need some serious outside medical treatment. But do y'all think that because they locked up, they should be treated that way? Should people that locked up that did things out here in this world that we are free to roam around in should be treated less than human while they locked up? I don't think so. Because they still come down to it. They still are human beings. I don't care they black, white, green, purple. I don't care what race, denomination, or ethnic group they are. They are still human beings. They should be treated as such. Well, you know I'm gonna have some pushback on this one, right? Right? You know I'm gonna have some pushback. Oh, they should have did what they did to get in there. They get what they get while they in there. Okay, you say that, but what if that was your loved one in there? What if that was your loved one locked up? Respect, Nate. What if that was your loved one locked up in that jail cell, locked up in prison for 10 to 15, 20 years, life, without parole? Even the ones on the they got the death sentence. What if that was your loved one in there? Would you want them to be treated like humans? See, the problem with that is the God feels so much power They got so much power. Just like the police feel like they got so much power, they can do what they want to do. But they can't do what they want to do. Because them people that's locked up, they still are human beings. See, I feel like if you do something wrong, you should be punished for it. Not punished to the extent that you get locked up, there's something wrong with you. You can't get the proper medical treatment. You can't get the proper medical treatment. They think you lying and just try to weasel your way out of something. See, that's that's a problem with society. We don't treat each other as one. We don't treat each other as human. We don't see each other as human. Especially when it comes to us as minorities. Respect SM SMM Jizzy. We do not respect each other as human. If we respected each other as human, a whole lot of shit in this real world would not be going on. See, that's why the other clear folks, the Caucasians, some of them don't treat us as human. They don't see us as human. They see us as animal. And that was some of the guards. That how someone sees people in prison as animals. Why do they see them as animals? Why? Because they did something wrong out in this real world. I'm not saying they shouldn't be locked up. I'm saying they should be treated as human. I believe if you do the crime, you should be doing the damn time. But while you're doing your time, you should be treated as a human. If you go to the medical and they're not doing nothing for you, and they can't do nothing for you, they should send you to an outside source that you get the better treatment. Especially the women that's are pregnant, they should not be locked up. They should be locked up in the cell. But the thing is, what can we know? There's limited things that prison medical center could do. That limited thing that that jail medical team could do. And then when you're sick, guess what? You in there with your cellmate. Guess what? That cellmate gonna get sick. See, that's the problem with it. And guess what? When everything goes awry, that's why sometimes some prisoners try to overthrow the prison they in, the jail they in, because they get treated bad. Respect, Pamela. They get treated bad. I'm gonna ask this question. And back to the story of the man that lost that he had to get his arm amputated. I seen pictures of his body, his leg, his thighs, his arm. I would have got it, but it's so gross. I don't want y'all to see that. Respect still, Jay. I do not want y'all to see that. That comes from the guard not reacting fast enough to his medical need. Take him to the medical staff to see what they can do. If they can't do anything, take him to the hospital to see what the hospital can do. See, we all got somebody or know somebody that got somebody locked up. There's some people that's locked up don't have nobody on the outside world to help them. So they are in there by themselves. They in there by with them folks, with them guards, the warden, and all of them. Their life is in their hands. It's bad when you are left in there, right? See, I was locked up, but I didn't have no problem. There's some guards that are nice. That some guards, just like some of these police officers, been bullied when they were little, get a job like this and try to take it out on these inmates. They do still, Jay. Just like I said, they treat them just like they are animals. Animals out here, animals, dogs, cats get treated better than some people that are locked up. They get treated better than some of the people that are locked up. Explain that to me. If you got a loved one locked up, go check, go see them, and ask them how it is in there, how the guards are treating them, how the medical staff are treating them. And ask them to tell the truth. Don't be scared to tell the truth, because guess what? You can shine a light, because we on the outside world, we can shine a light on them. We still can shine a light on them, right? We can shine a light out better than they can in there. And they try to, and this prisoner had a phone recording the inmates in Alabama, how they've been treated, how they've been treated, right? They're trying to discipline him, lock him in solitary confinement, because he blowed the whistle on that prison. They call them inmates. Some of them in there got sores, bed bug bites, all kind of stuff on their body, men and women, that is not being treated. But yet they want to close this guy's mouth that recorded these other people that's not getting treated. And look at the food that they feed them in there. Not really worth it. Medical treatment is like luster, but yet we're paying for it as taxpayers. I got a question I'm gonna pose to you right here. Should the people that locked up in the jail and the prison be treated like animals because of what they did on this outside world to get themselves in there? Should they be done wrong while locked up? Do you feel like they should get treated like they are getting treated in prison, in jail? Put a one in the chat if you feel that way. I know, instead of Gwen, I know that what I'm saying. That what I'm saying. You feel like they should go through that horrible stuff that they're going through in jail. Should guards do what they do the inmates, to the people that locked up, to the person that got family members that don't have family members, no matter who it is locked up, should they be treated like they less than? Should they be treated like they less than? If you think they should be treated like they less than because they locked up, put a one in the chat. If you think they should be treated as human, should their human rights stop at the door, or that jail cell door, or that prison door, or at the gate for to walk in, for that door slams behind them? Should they be treated like humans? Should they be treated as such as the guards, the wardens, the sheriffs, the deputies that works in there want to be treated on the outside as humans, as people? If they should be treated like that in prison and in jail, put a two in the chat. Respect Sickle. There ain't no such thing in county jail, still, Jay. There ain't no such thing in county jail. See, no, see, I'm getting sick and tired of seeing prisoners, inmates. I don't care jail or prison, man and woman. I don't care what skin color they are, skin tone they are, saying the jail and the prison they in are mistreating them. I get tired of them saying that they can't get the proper medical treatment. I get tired of them saying that the guards did this, did that to me. I'm getting tired of the women and the men saying the guards taking advantage of me. I'm getting sick and tired of that. See, we got to take a closer look at these jails and prison and do our investigation and see what's really going on inside these jail cells. Especially if you got some little one locked up. I pose this question. I know it's conflicted still, Jay. I'm pose this question. Your family member, they did something heinous, right? Do you want them mistreated? Do you want them mistreated? See, there's some that's locked up got mental problems, but not getting them the appropriate treatment for their mental health. There's some people locked up got disability, which they are not get treatment for their disabilities. See, it's a lot that goes on in these jail cells. There's a lot going on behind them bars. It's just like a lot goes on out here with these police officers. Because some people get locked up for no reason, mistaken identity. Some get locked up cause they in the wrong place at the wrong time per se. Then you got some people that get locked up because that person was around the other person's best friend, mother, father, husband, wife. Mother, daughter, cousin, aunt, girlfriend, boyfriend, best friend get locked up because they the last person to see them. Because they just try to close a case. Respect me, Rob. See, should anybody be locked up because a hearsay, a misidentification? See, investigators, police officers locked up people because they want to close a case, and that's the best, and that's the best to do because they're lazy. Then when the innocent person get locked up, they subject to this matter, to the mistreatment of people, mistreatment of themselves, the anguish and heartache their family goes through, knowing their family knows and their friend knows that they didn't do it. Someone don't have the money for the lawyer to help fight this while they locked up. But you know what? Why that happening when that prison or that jail fuck up, start messing up. Respect double speak telecast. You know what know what happened? The people that get mistreated, people that don't get the proper medical treatment, something happened to them. Some people that don't get the proper medical treatment, knowing it was the prisoner, the prison, the jail, prison and the jail system fault. They sue them. The family sue them if that person passed away in the jail because of mistreatment, they get sued. You know who pocket that come out of? Come out of our pocket. Like I said, the prison system, the jail system is, I ain't gonna say no, is a profit organization. It's a profit organization. They lock more people. The more people they lock up, the more money they make. The more money they make, guess what? We flipping the bill. Respect, Kevin. So, how do we go about remedying this? How do we, especially if you got loved ones locked up? Like I said, you got loved ones locked up. Find out what's going on in that jail. Find out how your loved one doing. Find out how they treating people with that got serious problems. Find out how they treat a person with got mental issues. Cause that's the only way we'll curve it. Sometimes you gotta have compassion. You gotta have these people that work in the jail cell gotta have compassion for the people that sitting there locked up. They are humans too. Know why I said the guards gotta have compassion, men and women guards gotta have compassion, the lieutenant, the sergeant, the captain, the warden, the assistant warden gotta have compassion. Know why I say that? Cause guess what? That can happen to one of their close family members. They be thrown in there. I would love to hear anybody else take on this right here. The link is at the top of the chat. It's pinned already. It's pinned. What you think about should should the people that are locked up stop being human when they get locked up? Should they be stopped being human when they get locked up? Think about it. Think about it. If you got locked up, do your human, you being human, stop at that door? Do you? How do you just think about it, you got locked up? How do you want to be treated by the guards, by the nurses, by the staff, or the prison, the jail system? Do you want to be treated like a human, or do you want to be treated like an animal? That's just a question. How do you want to be treated? How do you want to be treated? I want to be treated. I would love to be treated like a human. Although I probably did, although I probably did something that I shouldn't have did to get there. But my humanicity did not stop at that door. Respect Sunshine Films. My humanicity did not stop at the door. So theirs should stop at that door. They should be treated as human. They should get the proper medical treatment. They should get the proper food. They should that that jail cell, that jail, that prison should be up to date. That should I'm not saying they should be lived comfortably. They should be I'm not saying they should be living comfortably, but I'm saying they should be treated as humans. Yes, steady grounded. Yeah, the guards don't care about the inmates. They just there for a check, and most of them not from here anyway, so they can't care less about those people. You're right about that. You know what the problem about them guards is? They're gonna have human. They're gonna have their own family. They're gonna until they have a family member locked up. They're not gonna care. They're not gonna care. See, our humanicity do not stop at nobody's door. Our humanicity do not stop because we they get locked up. Our humanicity do not care stop when we go to a certain job. Our humanicity do not stop because our kids go to a certain school. Our humanicity do not stop because we go to another certain place. Our humanicity never stops. It never stops. But people treat each other either locked up or not locked up. Some treat each other as less than human. But the ones that's not locked up that get treated less than human, we can walk away from that. But they cannot walk away from that. Go ahead, B Rob.
Hey, bro, I just came in late on the middle of my job right now, still on the road. What we was talking about? The guys that locked up. What's the question again, man? Just catching
Uh,
up.
it's the mistreatment males and females in the prison and jail system. That's what it is. Mistreatment. Do that humanicity stop at that door once that cell door closes?
No, not for real. It depends. Like, I don't know. Like, you behind bars. If you an innocent guy in prison, it don't matter you didn't do it or you did do it. They gonna get mistreated regardless because you locked up. And I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, if the innocent guys in jail ain't did nothing wrong and they getting abused for it, it's not right. But when you behind those bars, man, these guards don't give a damn. They just see inmates like animals. That's basically what they are to them. Is animals locked in a cage, and they just want to be tamed. They just trying to tame them. It's almost like slavery days. They just slaves behind bars. That's how it is. Like some of the guys who deserve it, shit, like the murderers and the killers, they deserve all the damn mistreatment because what they did to these people's lives, like these people's other the victims' families, and you know, fucked up a lot of lives. But the guys who locked up and didn't do anything and just got caught up in the crossfire and they get mistreated, that shit don't. That's some cold crap, man. That's not right. But when you're behind bars, man, it don't matter. Everybody gonna get the same treatment if they don't got any favoritism. Cause in behind bars, they gonna have some favoritism, money involved in everything. You give them the right money, they gonna do it.
Yep. I take a different perspective. This perspective that B Rob. I don't care you rob somebody, you kill somebody, whatever. Right? I don't care what you did. Cause I think if people that got locked up selling these hard drugs, cocaine, meth, uh, fentanyl, and all that stuff, yeah, I think they worse than the murderers. Cause guess what? They're killing them folks. They're killing them folks slowly. But I also think because of
That's
murderers,
true, bro.
murderers, drug sellers, scammers, all type of people, even the innocent ones that locked up should get treated as human. Because no reason I said that. Think about it. You might have a family member that did that or did nothing and get treated poorly and have to have medical treatment and not getting it. The jail cell or the prison cell where they at, it might not be up to par. And the medical team there is not doing what they're supposed to do. And the guards not taking what they saying seriously. You see what I'm saying? Because the humanicity do not stop because of what you did. You're still human. You see what I'm saying? You're still human. Although we might not like what they did, they treat the murderers, the rapers, the one that do the domestic violence, those who sell drugs, that does the ones that rob, that do burglary, carjacking, and all the other minor stuff. Yeah, they got time for what they did. See what I'm saying? They get time for what they did. But that don't give the guards or anybody else to treat them less than humans. Cause think about it, how do we feel that some other skin folks, some other folks, even in our own community, even some outside our community, are treating us less than, treating us like animals. You see what I'm saying? Humanicity do not stop.
You got
They
you
are
got a
serving their
point.
time. They are serving their time. They should have to serve their time in a cell in a prison is filth that are not out the part. They're not cleaning them, not cleaning the cells right. They're not cleaning the jail cells right. They should get the proper medical treatment. Like I said, some of these male to females not getting
And
proper
I ain't gonna
medical.
lie to you.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Guys in prison are some sickly people up in there that need to be helped to get treated. Even though they did do some wrong things, I'm not going back. I ain't gonna go back what I said. It's honesty. But at the same time, what I said before, some of them did deserve. But at the same time, in the prison cell, how long they be in there, or whenever they bail, what time, what day they bail, going, when they make bail or when they gonna get out, they can't have a second chance. And when they get out, maybe they can redeem themselves and realize, man, I screwed up. Lord, I hope these people can forgive me for what I've done and get my life back on track. But while you inside the prison cells or the jail cells, and some of these guys up in there are very sickly, and they still need their medication, or whatever they got going on to get them doctor treatments. Let them make sure they all right. Even though they did wrong, they still need to get well or whatever, so they can maybe get a chance whenever they get out to redeem themselves, whatever life they got left, whatever sentence that they have. They still need to be taken care of. They really do. They still need to be taken care of. Go to doctors, go to their appointments, so they can keep their mind focused. Because some of these guys in prison probably can't handle the stress they got to deal with for those many years. Some people come back home, they don't know what it is to be outside because they've been in prison too long. They got to have some medication for their brain and mentally make them be stable, mentally stable. So when they get out, they still be the same way when they came in. Well, basically how they were, so they won't lose their mind or lose themselves for who they were because they've been in prison for so long. That's my take on it. Correct me if I'm wrong, D True, Big Bro, or the people in the chat. That's just my opinion. The reason I'm saying all this because I've never been in jail. I've never been in prison. So basically, I don't know.
It's like this. One, some people come out as they went in, got the same thing on their mind, right? Instead of you put them in jail, try to correct what they got going on, but not give them any kind of treatment. See, like we out here, I could call you, I call Mondo, I call a whole lot of other people to talk to them, and they call me and talk to me, and we come to a resolution of what needs to be done, right? These the people that locked up, who they gonna talk to except one another? They're not treating they're not treating them as humans because they don't give a damn. Point blank. And it's just like the unsheltered. We don't know a reason why they don't have a place to live, nothing to eat. We don't know their story. Some people do the stealing and robbing because that's the only thing they know. They ain't had nobody to teach them what to do and how to do it.
And
Yes,
how to survive as well.
that's the only way they know how to survive, by the streets. And then you got some of these people that got the anger issues, that does murders, that does great whatever. There's nobody in there to try to find out why why they got these anger issues. Where did anger come from? right? And
Correct.
there's some in there that been in there a long time, come out, don't have the social skills to try to do better. They got no incentive to do better. Some of them might have some children out here, but guess what? They come out here to society. There's some jobs, a whole lot of jobs that don't want to have no former prisoner that been locked up. So what do? They go back to revert to what they know. Respect, Penny.
Let me say that on that part, bro. I said this before about these guys who go to jail. They know they messed up. Maybe they was young and they know any better. But when they get out and back into the real world, around their loved ones, they can't get no job because their reputation and or their warrants and all that situation, their warrants and what they had in the past. It's sad because these guys who got out, they know what they did, but they trying to change their ways in life. I met a guy at Walmart in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where I live at. He was telling me I had a warrant on me. I did the time. I was locked up, but I can't find no job because I've been in jail. It's just like the government. That's how they make their money. They like to see people like that suffer, and you be wondering why they keep doing what they're doing in the streets. Because okay, well, you can't let me get a job. I'm trying to get a job. You won't let me get it because of my record. So what you think they're gonna do? Go back to what they did before. That's why I be telling these folks who in the office or in the mayor or anybody, even a cop, I tell them, I'm like, these guys trying to make their money, trying to redeem themselves, and maybe they can turn around and teach the guys in the street, don't do what I did. Let these guys, former inmates, have a second chance. Y'all believe in second chances, do you? Let these men and women have a second chance to redeem themselves and have the life they miss, whatever time they had it behind bars. Let them recapture their human life because they don't lose themselves to what they used to be. Because some of these guys in the hoods, in the ghettos and the projects, and what they doing, like selling weed and selling dope and stuff, that's their way to live, to put food on the table. So you gotta look at it in the hood, and the niggas in the hood prospect. You gotta look in their eyes and wonder this is how they make their own living. Cause they ain't gonna pick just them in a job. Some of them can barely work at Walmart, McDonald's, or anywhere else. But these big old jobs, like these businesses, they're gonna be like, if a prisoner, a former ex-con, want to be something like at a business, let's just say they want to work for maybe like let's just say AT&T business. They can't get it because of what they did in the past. Y'all always complain about you can't judge the person what he is, but they are judging them for who they were. Like, I may be one person, but I'm a changed person right now. Give them a shot. Get them a chance. If they don't go by what they said they won't do, let them go. But give them a chance. Maybe they are trying to change. They probably admit maybe they did not know back then, but now they know. Give them a shot. Let them people take a chance. Just like that Jiva 6 thing, I think I said it right. They couldn't go nowhere because they were judged by their how they attacked that woman, that white woman, and they ain't did anything. They ain't even had no evidence, but they still got locked up. They did time, they came out, and they still got mistreated like animals. Like animals. So that's why some of them going back, doing what they're doing, because they ain't got a second chance. That's all I'm saying on that, bro. My bad. I ain't mean to take up that much of your time.
See, this is thing. And another thing, why they getting treated like they get treated in the prison and jail, They are overcrowded. They can't keep up. The places cannot keep up with what's going on in there. They low staffed. If they are low staffed, they are low staffed. If they low staffed, how can they keep up with what's going on in these prisons and the jails, these kind of jails, these city jails? Because these people that are humans that is locked up that deserve to be locked up. Some that locked up because, like I said, some are locked up because they didn't do nothing. It's just some of these police officers, the investigators just want to close a case that are innocent. Then when enough prisoners, inmate, no matter man or woman, starts to that is get mistreated in there, starts said so the prison system enough, something got to change. Something got to change. When is going to change? Like I said, if you got loved ones in there, you find out what's going on inside. Yeah, it might look like they're having fun in there, but guess what? I guarantee you get one of the prisoners, one of them men and women that locked up alone, and ask them what really going on. They will tell you, and I guarantee you, just like on these social media, TikTok, YouTube, uh, Instagram, Snapchat, all the rest of the Facebook, all the rest of other social media outlet. These men and women, women, men and men, they look so happy in the pictures and that thing they posted. But pull that curtain back. Pull that curtain back. There's something going on. There's something going on. These prisons, these jail systems is overcrowded. Guess what? This is a modern day slavery. This is where they try to use humans as slaves. See, I'm gonna get the stats. I'm gonna get the stats of what skin color is locked up more. Was it to be melanated folks, clear folks, Asian, Hispanic? I'm gonna get the stats to see majority are locked up, and I guarantee you probably melanated folks locked up more of them locked up than it is in the other community.
You know the answer to that.
But the thing is, how many are locked up for innocent? They innocent. How many are locked up for something they didn't do? How many are locked up because a detective wanted to close the case because they had no evidence, and that person, no matter if he or she was close to that person. See, we got to look at all the angles. That's why our prison jail system is overcrowded. That's why our jail and prison system is taking a hit that it is right now. That's why for the count, I seen the site of what the jail cell looked like. It was unlivable because authority goes to a house where children at. I don't care what skin tone you are. They go to that house. If we got trash and all the stuff all over the place, they take the kids out because they feel for the kids' safety and well-being. But what about the ones that locked up? Do you feel? Do they feel safe about their well-being? No, they don't.
Not at all.
Like I said, the story I had. Like I said, I would have had that. I would have shared that video, right? The guy had his hands amputated, and all the sores
Hey,
and all the sores and skin, what all the stuff that's on his leg and on his thighs, cause the guard didn't react fast enough, for him to seek medical treatment. I think he sued them for 1.3 million or $2.3 million. But guess who pocket they come out of? Yes, they do, but it's up to the prisoners, it's up to the inmates to seek it themselves. But the guards and people do not encourage it. That's the problem. That's the problem. No, we don't encourage it because guess what? Just think about it. Say B Rob, me, and people in the chat. We run a jail, a jail. We got people in there, right? We don't talk to them. We don't encourage them to try to do better and be better. We just let them sit there collecting the money. We don't care. Hey, because the thing it is, it don't matter what we do, they're gonna be back. That is not the correct thinking. So no, it's just like teaching a child, right? Don't tell them what would influence that child to do it if they do it if they that will help society. See, we got to encourage these people to do something that will be beneficial to society. But that was the guards, that what the prison system was not doing. It's up to the people that locked up themselves to do something. But if they put it this way, if they not is if they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. So I'm like this right here. I will propose this. I will propose this. I will put this in the state of federal legislature and make it a federal law that you get locked up and you got and side if you got a life whip or life without or death uh or the death sentence. If you don't have none of that and you got 10 years or to 25 whatever, you got to go to some kind of class to get you some kind of skill trade. That would be my proposal. That would be my proposal. Cause guess what? Cause if a person had that kind of skill set, some kind of trade, something they could go fall back on in prison. Look at there's some prisoners, man and woman that done came out and started their own damn business because they wanted it, but it's not encouraged. It's not encouraged. People not. There's some. I gonna say all the guard. There's some guard sit talk to some inmate, try to guide them in the right direction, encourage him or he or she to do better. Go get this trade. Go get this life lesson. Go get your PA. Go get your GED to make your life better. There's some prisoners that went to prison, that went to jail, and got a college degree and came out and made the some of themselves. But I know you can't save everybody that's locked up. But guess what? You can treat them like you want to be treated while you're out here. So if you treat uh, a woman or man that locked up bad and you mistreat them while they locked up, guess how you gonna get treated? We don't understand what goes around comes around.
The
Am I right?
same way.
Yep, the same way. And you wonder why you getting treated that way. Look how you treat somebody else. Look how you
Uh-huh.
treat. Look how you treat that human. That's why I said humanicity does not stop no matter where you go. That's why I pose this question. Do humanicity stop? Do humanicity stop? If- This is a question. Yeah, do humanicity stop? If you think humanicity stop no matter what, put a one in the chat. If you think it don't stop, put a two. Put it this way. You forget the one. If you think humanicity stop no matter where you go, put a thumbs up in the chat. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you think humanicity stop. If you think humanicity does not stop, put a fire emoji in the chat. Be right. Do you think humanicity stops?
All the
All the
abuse.
abuse. That's right. Do you think being a human being, no matter what, put a one in the chat? Do you think humanicity stops? All the abuse. That's right. Do you think being a human being, no matter what, put a one in the chat? All the abuse. That's right. Do you think being a human being, no matter what, put a one in the chat? Do you think being a human being, no matter what, No matter what, do it stop?
Being a human being,
Yeah.
no, it don't need to stop. We
No,
human,
know what I'm saying?
not animal.
Know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm saying. Humanicity should stop because they behind bars.
Let me say this real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make a stop at my job. Um, like you said, it's a lot of people that receiving help. Like they go to mental classes. They go to little schools. They go to their therapists. They have little therapists in prison trying to help them get their mind right. And some of them have a little schools. Some of them even go to church. They have churches in prison and get them, motivate them to do better when they have the chance to get out. They do have some help to get them, make them feel a little comfortable in prison. So when they get a chance to get out, they already change. So they do be helping them. Not all of them like that, but majority of them, they got those type of functions, or those what's the word I'm looking for? They got those type of skills like that for folks to do that. So they got someone that can try to keep their mind focused on, get them from plan A to plan B. So I agree on that. So on that note, there's some of them out there would try to, try their damnedest trying to help these people get back to what they used to have before they became, went to prison. They got those type of companies that would do that for them. Some of them don't have it, but majority of them does. All right, man, I'm finna mute my mic, bro. I'm finna go in.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna end it in a way. But the bottom line is, the question is, do our humanicity stop? Outside the jail or the prison wall, or inside the prison and jail wall, do they stop? The answer is no. The answer is no, it doesn't. The answer is no. Respect, we just got to be more cautious. Go take a look at how they are treated. They don't have to be a fellow member. Just go see how they are treating these people inside these jails, inside these prisons, and see how you like it. Go look at, go find somewhere, go look up, do your research on some of the former people that were locked up. They got mistreated and what and how they got mistreated. It's sad. It's very sad that it does happen. Cause they can't go nowhere. They can't do nothing unless they got outside help. And our humanicity does their humanicity do not stop at that jail cell door or that prison door. It does not stop. You right, still J. Still J. I'm feeling present. I don't treat nobody less than. Cause guess what? I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many cars you got. I don't care what kind of house you live in. I don't care. I don't care you live in a trailer park. I don't care sleep on you sleeping under the bridge. You're still human. And the ones that got the money, got the house, got the cars, living good, that could be taken away in a flash of the eye, in a split seconds. We take away in a split second. I will see y'all tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. And you know, I already know what the night is. I I didn't get to do it last night, but I would do it tonight. Like I always say, love and respect yourself. Cause if you love, respect yourself, you can see through all the BS. You see through all the BS, and try to make the rest of the day better than it was, better than it started off to be. And love you and love yourself enough. Love yourself enough. Love yourself a whole lot. Love yourself a whole lot. And respect yourself a whole lot. So you see through the BS. For B Rob, respect to Bado, Queedy, AP, Nate the Great, all the rest of the content creators that I watches. Respect to the chat. Respect to Twitter Nation. Respect to Together. Respect to the Down River. Respect to the Elevation Squad State Game. Respect to everybody that respect and love themselves. Respect, respect, respect. You gotta respect yourself and you love yourself. Respect everybody. And guess what? We're out of here.
No way, Jose.
Thank you, Steel J. Thank you, Series S. Thank y'all very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all for everything you do. I love you. I love my chat. I love my chat. Thank you. You know I always bring some great conversation. You never know what I'm gonna come on with. Join me tonight, cause it's gonna be on and popping. DJ, anytime, you know I always come out with something. You know I would come out with good conversation. Series S, DJ, Kevin, Jeezy, Pablo. You know I would come out with a good conversation. Got to be in the know. And I respect to Diamond Shooter / Kitty. Respect to you too. I forgot you. And Queen E. James, respect to everybody. And remember to love yourself.